Hey everyone, welcome to Pathology. So I'm on my way to a restaurant called Love Handles to get a cup of coffee. So they're down at the end of Mass Ave. They're a gourmet sandwich place and I think a gourmet waffle place. I've never been there, but they serve Tinker coffee, which I really like Tinker coffee, so I'm gonna see how it tastes. So that's where I'm going now, and I'm actually going the same way I would go to Caffeine Coffee. So there's that wall and the Cunningham Group's right there, so I'm just taking this way, going down this alley, and that's about all. So I'm just gonna get a cup of coffee at Love Handles. Are you having a good Monday? I hope so. My Monday is going pretty good. My work has not been too bad today, so that's always nice. I'm walking so slow because it's snowing so hard and there's so much ice and snow everywhere. I guess we're supposed to get maybe 5 inches of snow by tomorrow. And I don't have my gloves. I have these garden gloves because I couldn't find my regular gloves, so I'm just wearing these. It was this or I should wear socks or something, so I just chose these because that's all I got. But yeah, I guess it's supposed to snow a ton, and so everyone's getting ready for that. Did any of you not have to go to work today or had to stay home because of the snow? I feel like a lot of America is probably in that same situation. But I like big snows. I think they're so fun, especially now because I don't have to drive in them. So yeah, they're nice. But here's some of the snow. It's gonna get, way more snows. It just kind of started snowing a lot just maybe like an hour ago. So, there's Caffeine. I'm gonna try this new place, but it's super cold. Maybe I shouldn't. No, I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna do it. So, we had some leftover stuffed shells and Emily was home for lunch, so she ate that. We'll have some steak tonight, probably some steak and veggies and the baguette. You could do a steak sandwich or just something else, or like I could have something else. I don't know, but I'll utilize steak tonight in some way for dinner. And I got full access to my class, and so I had to buy all the material for that today, and that's really interesting. So the professor uses Harvard Business or something, Harvard Publishing, to put the course material together, and that's really interesting because a lot of it is PDF, so you don't buy a course book, which is I'm fine with. I don't care, but it is interesting how we live in a day and age where you don't own anything. Like if I didn't download those PDFs and, save them to my computer, I think it would disappear in like a year or 6 months or something. So I don't know if Harvard's that way, but I know that a lot of these ebook sites just kind of adds to the reality that we don't really own a lot of the e-material that we purchase. So, but a lot of colleges like that, like if you take a course and you'll have access to that course, even if you go there in person, a lot of the notes and stuff you'll only have access to for the semester. Granted, you can email a professor, but I don't know what I just talked about. Basically what I'm saying is I feel like we live in a world where so much of the electronic goods we buy, we don't really own them. We just pay to use them. Like a subscription. That's a good example is like Netflix. in my generation and myself, I'm just used to it. Here's a big truck. Guess he's loading one of those things. There's this place called the Mayflower. Oh, you can't see me. There's the Mayflower. I guess they're just a shipping company. Growing up, there was this seafood restaurant in my hometown called the Mayflower, but they closed down due to COVID forever. They just kind of got out of the business, but they were around for like 30 years. They had the best hush puppies. Man, that is one thing that's interesting about being in Indiana. Indiana people love their corn and their cornbread, but they really haven't utilized the whole hush puppy scene. You know, you would think you would see more hush puppies around here because of everyone's love for cornbread. But I think America in general just likes cornbread. Yeah, we definitely have like 2 inches, 3 inches of snow right now in certain places because I just stepped into a giant hole of snow. Oh, here's something interesting. So I'm on the end of Mass Ave. I've never been to this place, so I don't really know what it is, but it's called the Art Bank. See that? Art Bank, private parking. I guess it's I don't really know what it is, but I assume it's a place where you can buy art, or maybe it's someone who paints and stuff. So, but maybe it's a bank. I have no idea. Or it's for lease now. I bet at one point it was like an art gallery. So up here is there's a couple cool things in front of me. This is all ice. So to the right of me, and I'm going to show you, this is that green brick area, Golding and Wood, or Gold, I don't know how to say it. It's a pipe organ builder. So those people over there clean organs and build organs. That's very cool. To the left is this place called High Alpha. That's pretty new. Oh, look down this alleyway. That's really pretty. To the left is High Alpha. That's like I don't really know what they do, but it's a really nice building. They remodeled it. It's kind of like an incubator for new businesses, I think, or a real estate place. I don't actually know. No idea what they do, but they're cool. And up here in front of me is the hotel, Bottleworks Hotel, which is pretty new. They've remodeled it from the old Coke bottling factory, and made this. And so over here is the whole like garage, Bottleworks Hotel, whole Bottleworks district. So this is going to be a really touristy area, which that's awesome. You know, good for them. Here's a little sewing shop or something. I don't know. Crimson Tate. Modern quilter. My family has a family quilt that my great grandma made, and when she passed away, or actually, I think when my great grandpa passed away, they cut up the quilt and gave it to all the grandkids. Really cool. Really cool. So, well, I'm coming up on Love Handles. I think they're open. I hope they're open. Okay, we're here at Love Handles. We're gonna go inside. Okay, so now I'm back. I'm walking by the best chocolate in town. And I'm going back to work. Got my coffee. It's amazing. Homespun also sells Tinker coffee, but it's not brewed. So, yeah. But I do like to get the Tinker, like, tea packs that are made of coffee. I forget what they're called, but they're like, it's literally just like a tea pack, but it's coffee, and it's awesome. And this coffee's very hot. So, well, when I get back, I'm going to get back to work. I'll probably read later tonight, read some stuff about my class, for my class, and that's about all I'm doing. Oh, so last night I watched this ABC, I don't know if it was a 2020 or whatever. I don't even know if 2020 is ABC. Anyways, it was on ABC, and I watched this thing about this lady who got engaged to this surgeon who was lying, and it's just about that story. Like he's like a horrible surgeon, and he killed a bunch of people, and he kept lying about everything. Like, oh, the Pope's gonna marry us, and all these famous people are going to be at our wedding, but at the same time he was having an affair with her, and she thought they were getting divorced. It was just a bunch of drama. It was honestly just a bunch of drama. So I watched that. That was interesting. So interesting story. One time, okay, my granny's never going to watch this, so it don't even matter. One time my granny had a boyfriend. So my granny was widowed when she was like late 60s. So this probably happened when she was 75. Okay. So she had a boyfriend. She would just call him her friend, who was actually her boyfriend. So for a couple years, he would always come over. They would do puzzles, whatever. I'm sure they did. And one day, it wasn't just 2 years. I think this was like 3 or 4 years of him coming over. She never knew. And he always told her, oh, he was widowed. His wife died as well, just like hers, just like her husband did, my papa did. And one day, my granny goes to Nashville to see my aunt, and she gets this phone call from this lady who's like, I know who you are. You better leave my husband alone. And she didn't know who it was. And she calls whoever his name is. I have no idea. She's like, what's going on? Basically, this man has been cheating on his wife with my granny, for like 4 or 5 years. Isn't that crazy? My granny never knew. She just assumed. She never knew. I don't know why. And she's like a normal, but also, yeah, she just never knew. So it's crazy. Drama story. That is such a beautiful house. I've never noticed that. That purple one. Also, that green one's pretty as well, but I really like that purple one. I'm sure it's like $3 million though. Look at this snow. And it's very gusty. It's so cool. I kind of want to go down to Lockerbie neighborhood and walk around. I bet it's really beautiful. The snow is so beautiful down here. I'm sure that will change in a little bit once it, gets scraped up and everything becomes dirty. But yeah, this is what's happening in downtown Indy today. This car is going super fast. Hey everyone, so it is the end of our day. I made a steak sandwich for both of us and it was really good. But I burnt our veggies, so that wasn't good. It smelled really bad. I don't even know how I did that because I boiled them drama. Like, I took them out of the water, then I burned them. I put them back in the pan. I forgot. Okay. So right now it's snowing like it's raining. It's literally like, normally we can see the highway, but we can't even see the highway. It's just so smoky and crazy. It's like snowing like crazy. So, but yeah, so that's all. Okay, here's Emily. She's going to talk about her day.
Happy Monday, everybody. Yes, the big exciting thing going on right now is that it is snowing. We are under a winter advisory, and we're supposed to potentially get like 8.5 more inches of snow, which...
That's crazy.
I know. I'm excited. I worked from home for most of the day, like half the day maybe. But then I had to go in for something, and it didn't start snowing till really this afternoon. And so I was there when it started getting bad, but I only live like 5 minutes away from work. So it's not a big deal. There's a few other people in too that had to drive to like the north side of Indy, get on the highway.
That's a bummer.
My boss had to go to the airport. I'm pretty sure he's still going to fly out as scheduled.
That's crazy.
I know. I don't know. Anyway, so it took me probably double the time to get home, which is funny. Like, instead of 5 minutes, it took me 10 minutes to get home. But they just haven't plowed the roads or anything yet. It's just coming down like crazy. I'm pretty sure every school in this whole area is going to be shut down tomorrow or do e-learning.
Probably, yeah.
If they can do that. So, yeah, I actually need to mail something to a client tomorrow.
You got to go to the post office?
I mean, I'm going to go to FedEx, most likely.
Okay.
I'll probably go in the afternoon just to give it some time to stop snowing and plow the roads. Yeah. So, anyway, I watched a little bit of the news tonight, and they talked about a cool new art exhibit that's happening in Chicago.
What is it?
It is a Van Gogh immersive experience. Huh. And if any of you ever watched Emily in Paris, the Netflix show, they went to this same experience in Paris on the show. And it really was in Paris, and now it's in Chicago.
Wow.
So you go in, and it's like a big like warehouse. That way it can be socially distanced. And different Van Gogh art pieces are like projected on the walls and the ceiling and the floor. And there's like a coordinated music with all of it. And it takes like 20 different computers to run all of it. But it looked really neat.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
maybe we'll go. No, maybe not. I don't know. When does it end?
I didn't catch when it ends in Chicago. I'm assuming we won't go to Chicago before it ends.
Probably not.
But maybe it'll be there for like several months.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So it was in Paris. Then it went to somewhere in Canada. And now Chicago has it. So
that's cool.
I feel like that's kind of cool that Chicago has it versus like New York City. Maybe no. Chicago's not more artsy.
No,
but
maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Steak sandwiches were good. I miss my focaccia bread.
Yeah.
And I got into my classes that I wanted to get into.
Oh, really? That's awesome. How many are you getting into too?
Well, okay. So every person in the Butler MBA program has to do this class called the Gateway Experience. It's only 1 credit hour. You meet 3 different times. Okay. I'm sure there's other work you have to do outside of those 3 times, but one of the times includes like a whole entire day at the campus. And I'm assuming you go to the library. You know, you learn how to use all of the resources that you're going to need throughout your MBA. I think we did something like that in undergrad.
Yeah.
So I was going to take that and then one other course that I'm eligible for currently. But then I was like, maybe I should just go ahead and take 2 like regular classes on top of the gateway.
Yeah.
But the other one that I was considering, and I was even emailing with one of the ladies who works on the program, and the other one that I'm eligible for is at the same exact time.
As Gateway?
No, as the other class that I'm already taking. I was like, why would you do that? They're the beginning courses that you have to take in order to progress on to the next classes. And they're at, like, I cannot take them concurrently.
That's so annoying.
It's very annoying to me. And so then she was like, well, let me know when you finish statistics, because that's the 3rd prereq I had to take, but I was able to register once I was done with my first 2. She's like, let me know when you're done with statistics, because then there will be a few more options for you that you might be able to take this summer.
Oh, good.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of annoyed by it.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know what those classes are going to be.
Probably statistics.
I don't want it to be statistics. I wanted it to be, like, the other possible class that I could have taken that's at the same time seems like, I mean, I'm sure they're all going to be hard, but it seemed like it wouldn't be quite as bad as, like, an accounting or a statistics course. So it's like, okay, I can take 3 classes if they're not that bad.
I don't know.
Anyway, she said they weren't going to be at the same time and dates, but then they had to switch professors who were going to be teaching the course, and they had to switch nights for that professor. So there you go.
Interesting.
You got to do what the professor wants to do.
It's true. Should I end it here?
Yeah.
I'm going to end it. Okay. Well,
Did you tell them to comment something earlier?
I did, but I might leave it out. So do you have something? I was going to say
Snow?
storm.
Storm. Okay.
If you're still watching, comment down below storm, because we're in a snowstorm right now. I guess it would be, I don't know if it's a blizzard. No, it's just a storm. It's a snowstorm, a real snowstorm. So, because I think I've said comment down below snow probably like 4 times. So just comment down below storm, and that's all. Okay, well, we're gonna go now. I hope you have a great rest of your week. And if no one's, what do I say? Oh, I gotta end it. If no one's told you this today, you are loved, and this world's a better place because you are here. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.